No, I thought it was just a great game. The first half, we were too stagnant on offense. We just weren't getting any movement on offense. We weren't really just attacking. The second half, I thought Tyus first really just attacked. He had a stretch there when we were really struggling. Made some unbelievable plays like he did the last game that he was healthy when he had 23. Tonight, I thought, was the first time since he's been sick that he was back healthy, able to move, and he was tremendous. I thought defensively, this was one of our better efforts all year. I mean, Duke is a tremendous offensive basketball team, but I thought defensively we were better. Where they hurt us, second chance points, Jefferson really got going down in low, and we forced him into tough shots and we couldn't get the ball, and that hurt. That would have been what would have cost us if we hadn't come back. And the last play, we knew we were going to get the ball and just give it to John and go. We hoped there was a little more time that he could go all the way, but once in a while you get lucky, and we'll take it. We'll take one. We'll take one of those. But at least he did what we wanted to do, take the ball and go down and try to get a shot. But sometimes you have to get lucky. I thought we did a good job with Allen. Kennard has had an unbelievable year, and Tatum, is a great player. I thought we did a better job in the second half on them. We couldn't get anything for Andrew. Jones locked him up, but that opens up the other guys because there's no help there because he's locked out on Andrew. That's how we get the ball in low and get Torian and Tyler Lydon going inside. But it was a great basketball game. Fans have been great all year here. I mean, we have played good at home, so they haven't seen too much disappointment, not since the non-league portion of our schedule anyway. But we've had 3 tough games in a row. We're down to the wire, and we got one tonight. But it was a great win. We get ready to go and play an even tougher game on Sunday. So I was very proud of the players hanging in there. We got the lead. They came right back. Took it back. We came back. We go as John Gillen goes, pretty much. He's been there when he's good. We haven't lost when he's been good. And he was really good tonight. Questions?
Coach, what's the feel of a game like this, Jim? The game ends, a crazy shot, the crowd surges, and what does it feel like?
It felt good. Went in for us. Always feels good. I was just getting ready to walk back and get ready for overtime. But that's one of those things. It doesn't happen often.
Coach, Joe Lenardi, for what it's worth, said if you guys won this game, you'd be in the tournament.
Well, I'm not listening to Joe because he said we were out last year, so I'm not listening anymore to him. We haven't thought about the tournament. I mean, it's not that you don't think about it, but we just try to play the next game. We've had 2 great games in a row. We had 2 really good chances to win games here, but you're not. We've won 7 probably out of 9 close, tough games, and we've been behind in all of them in the second half. So it's not like we had the lead and squandered it. We haven't had in the league. We played really great. I think the first couple league games in here, Boston College, Pitt, Miami, we really played good and got way ahead. But since then, it's been just like this every night. We're just going to keep playing. We've got some good wins, and whatever happens, happens. I think we've got a good team. I think we've figured it out. It took a while for the new guys to fit in, but we got an even tougher game Saturday, and Georgia Tech playing excellent. So we'll just see what happens. We got to play and try to play the best we can, and the committee's going to make the decisions whatever happens.
In your opinion?
I don't have one.
So the difference in the first half and the second half on offense is you just wanted to drive the ball a little bit more and get a little movement, or?
Yeah, we set the ball screen. We reacted better on the Torian. We should have had a couple buckets right away. We missed one little missed pass play where he hit the rim instead of Tyler. but we try to run more of that stuff, and then really we got Tyus going with some movement, and then he got going. You know, he was the difference really to get us in it. John played great, but that one stretch, I don't know what Tyus did exactly, but it was either 8 or 10 points, if not in a row, right close to in a row, something like that. But he had an unbelievable stretch. You know, Duke's a great team. Tatum's an unbelievable player, and Kennard, I mean, he's a great player. We're fortunate. We tried to drive Allen as much as we could to see if we could get him in foul trouble, and that was a big factor in the game. He never got into his rhythm, really, I didn't think.
Should you buy the theory of this giving you an emotional boost and you try to finish things out? Do you buy the theory that this kind of a win could have some emotional carryover in a positive way?
We've had wins like this, and they didn't carry over too good, so we'll see. We'll see. We've had great wins. We've had better wins than this. We were down 10, 12 points at Clemson on the road, and, got to make a 3 at the buzzer, and we're down worse at NC State, and, we didn't get – we're playing pretty good. I mean, we had a real good chance even at Pittsburgh and Louisville. We had the lead late in overtime. We had really good chances there. So, I don't know about momentum. I think in this league you just got to get ready to play and go out there and try to give it your best shot. And it's a hard league. I mean, in my opinion, Pittsburgh and Clemson and Wake Forest, they're all good teams. They're all good teams, but somebody's going to lose in the league. Somebody's going to have a bunch of losses. They're all good teams. You look at Clemson, they've lost 5 games by 2 points or less. I mean, it's like crazy. And the same with Pittsburgh. It's just a difficult league, and it doesn't matter who you are. And it's very, very tough. The Big East was great at the top. But we had 2 or 3 bottom teams that were not good when we got 11 teams in. And here, the top teams are good, and the middle teams are good, and the bottom teams are still good, too. That's the difference. Because, we got beat up at Boston College, and, they beat us. So, I think they're pretty good. So, and they're last place team. I know NC State can play. They won at Duke. They won at Georgia Tech. So, that's the difference in this league with all those teams. They're good teams. But, we'll enjoy this game and then start thinking about Louisville about midnight and try to get ready for them. But this was a great win. It's hard. As I get older, I keep thinking they're the best wins, but they probably really aren't the best wins. But this one kind of feels a little bit like it, because if we had lost this and at Louisville, we'd have been in a lot of trouble as far as what we could see the future for. So this was one we had to get. I told Mike that. He agreed. We needed a little bit more than, I said, I helped you for 3 gold medals. You could help me this a little one. But it was a great game. Questions? Anyone?
What is it about this year's team that has allowed so many comeback wins?
Yeah, they fight. They keep fighting. We didn't have to go to the press tonight, but this team fights hard. They do what they can to come back. We've had 2 or 3 games where we got out early, but other than that, it's been a fight all year long, and this team just keeps going. They keep battling, keep making plays. We've got guys that can shoot. We lost the last 2 games because we shot 8 for 30. In 2 games. We need to make some. Tonight we couldn't get threes. They were playing the 3-point line, but we were able to drive and get inside, and I thought that was, that was a big part of it. But John and Tyus were, Grayson Allen and Luke Kennard are pretty darn good. They had 31, and John and Tyus had 44. That's pretty big numbers for backcourt guys.
Jim, after Kennard missed his shot there with about 8 seconds to go, Tyler got the rebound and threw it to Tyus. Looked for a minute like Tyus hesitated before throwing it to John.
Yeah,
Were you worried that too much time was going off?
Well, it was. Too much did go off. We wanted to get it right to John, but, if we got it right to John, then he might have gone in and got a shot block. So who knows? We'll take it. We'll take this. Anything else?
Did he call it back? Did he call the bank shot?
It was too noisy out there. I couldn't hear it.
Jim, how rare is the mental toughness of a confidence to come back from Georgia Tech tonight?
They've been tough all year. That's not been a problem. They've
How
been
about John in particular? I mean,
well, they've been mentally tough all year. They've battled all year. And I don't think John and Tyus did much the first half either, so I think most of theirs damage, I don't know exactly, but it seems like most of it was in the second half. If not, they're 44, they must have had 36 or something in the second half, or close to it, something like that. But they've been tough all year. They've battled back all year. We have gotten better because it's 4 new players in the starting lineup and a sophomore. No team has less experience in the country with us, with the team they're on. No team in the country. There's 4 first-year players and a sophomore. That's who starts for us. So they've gotten better, and they've learned, and they're a tough group. And one of the reasons they're a tough group, they can put it on the floor and they can make shots. And Torian has gotten better. Tyus has gotten better, and everybody's showing some big time improvement. So we'll see if we can keep getting a little better. All right, thanks.